Alright guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Mr. Baby and today I want to go over the EZA details regarding this Super Saiyan 2 Goku and the STR Majin Vegeta. As you guys know, they are getting EZAs, and I just want to quickly shout out Talon. I don't know, I'm pretty sure Goresh did translations as well, but over here on Twitter, these are Talon's translations. So I'm not going to be using these because on the Dokkan wiki they do have the information right there. I just want to again shout out Talon for always, being so fast in translations. Talon and Goresh, they do all the translations, and others that do translations as well, right? I'm not aware of everyone, but those of you guys that do translations, the Dokkan, I'll speak for the Dokkan community when I say that we really greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. You guys really hold us together, and you guys deserve more credit than you are shown. So, Super Saiyan 2 Goku here, right? We see Goku's family category Ki plus 3, HP deck defense plus 120%, and then AGL type Ki plus 3, and HP deck and defense plus 90%. Then we have greatly raises defense for 1 turn and causes supreme damage to enemy, and then here is his passive, so he just changes STR to AGL. Attack plus 17% and defense plus 7%, and recovers 7.777 HP per key sphere obtained, plus an additional attack and defense plus 3% per key sphere obtained when there's a Vegeta's family. This little thing keeps popping up, it's annoying. Vegeta's family category enemy. So once he EZAs, as you can see, they just buff it up by 10% for each one. So Goku's family category Ki plus 3, HP attack and defense plus 130%, and then over here it's just 100%. So that buff, if you don't have a better Goku's family leader, that buff could be, pretty. it's not insane, right? But every little bit does make a difference. Now his super attack greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes supreme damage to enemies. So automatically he's going to be hitting harder. Now, they did buff this, it looks like, by 3% each, so attack plus 20% and defense plus 10%, and recovers 10,000 HP per key sphere obtained. So I mean, if you have a whole, field of AGL orbs, it's gonna be wraps for this guy, right? He's low key like a nuke. He's not a nuking type unit, but like, you guys understand what I'm saying. He's gonna be very strong if he has a lot of orbs on the field. And it's good that he's an orb changer as well. Now, plus an additional attack and defense plus 5%, so they increase that by 3% as well per key sphere obtained when there's a Vegeta's family category enemy. So they didn't do too much to him. As you guys can see, as the units they're starting to EZA, like, since they're better than the old ones, like, they're being very careful with how they change them, right? Like, you would have thought that this HP recovery might have been like a percentage buff, but the fact that they're leaving it as a flat 10,000, which is a 3,333 difference from his TUR state, it just shows that they're trying their hardest to improve them to the point where there's a difference, right? But not so much to where they're quote-unquote broken or OP, which this unit is definitely not compared to some other units in the game. So that's his buff. Now I want to take a quick look at Vegeta. Here's Vegeta. So he basically has the same thing as Goku. I was watching, I saw a tweet from D3 a while back saying that he's tired on how they continue to make Goku and Vegeta units that, and shout out to D3 by the way, they continue to make Goku and Vegeta units that are literally the same unit, but they just change the typing and change. So let's say Goku gave attack, then Vegeta would give defense, which is usually how they do it. And then, like, that type of stuff. And I kind of agree with that. I think these cards, at least now, right? Because, like, the Goku that came out on JP, the Goku and Vegeta, the Majin Vegeta, and the Goku who turned into, or transforms into Super Saiyan 3, they're literally like the same card. It's just that the typings are different and they work slightly different, right? But they're in the essence of the same card. And just with these two, you can see right here, these two are literally the same card. The only thing that changes is a little bit in their passive, and of course the links, because one's Vegeta, one's Goku. But then the leader skill is the same, and I would like to see a difference a little bit of a difference, a little bit more, you know, so you can have more viability when you're running different teams. But with that said, Vegeta's family category key plus 3 HP attack and defense plus 120%. I'm not going to go over this. It's the same thing, like I said. So the difference in a super attack is he greatly raises attack for 1 turn. So in his EZA, I'm assuming it's attack and defense, right? He changes AGL key spheres to STR. So you definitely don't want to run these two on the same team. Key spheres attack and defense plus 17% per key sphere obtained, plus an additional attack and defense plus 3% per key sphere obtained when there's a Goku's family category enemy. So if we click Extreme Z Awakened, you see 130, 100% right here, attack and defense for 1 turn. So again, he's just gotten a lot better now. He greatly raises his defense. Changes everything's here the same, so they increase this by 3% as well, and this by 3% as well. So the difference here between these two units, right, is that Vegeta gives attack and defense 20%, but he does not heal per orb that he obtains. On the contrary, Goku only gives 20% or 10% more attack than defense, right? But he makes up for that difference with the amount of HP he recovers per key sphere obtained. So if it's hard to say which one's better, right? Because here, Vegeta really just, what's it called? He really just, well, maybe I think Goku, because I'm thinking in terms of how useful these units can be, right? So I think there's more Gokus in a Goku boss fights, right? In Dokkan rather than Vegeta. So if you're using Goku, does give that HP a regeneration, right? Whereas Vegeta gives attack and defense plus 20%, so he has that defense. He greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, and then attack and defense plus 5% per key sphere obtained when there's a Goku's family. So I feel like Majin Vegeta may be a little better. I know he's not getting the healing, right? But you're gonna run into more Goku's family, so you're gonna be able to, if you're I'm sorry, I can't speak. If you're running this Vegeta, you're going to run into more Goku family naturally, right? Enemies rather than Vegeta. So I would say this guy is better, but it really depends on what you prefer. Like if you prefer the healing, then you're going to want to run this guy because he's going to be healing like crazy. And 10,000 isn't a slouch, all right? If you, what, how many, so if you obtain, what, 5 orbs, that's 50,000 HP. Plus, like, this guy's just ridiculous. So that is the EZA that is coming to the JP side of Dokkan. If you guys are excited for these, I would say if you guys pull these off of singles, or not pull, just if you pull them, do not bother them. Just, there's no point. Don't bother them. Please, please, please don't bother them. And don't bother any other SR you pull from here on out, because they're going to start EZAing a lot of these units. As you can see, a lot of them are becoming very, very, very good. And nothing hurts more, okay? Nothing hurts more than you bobbing a unit, and the next day they come out and Bergamo the crap out of that unit. And yes, we're using Bergamo as a verb because if he's not the best TR in the game, at least he deserves that, alright? So if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.